All right, back to it after the technical difficulty there. Sorry about that. But we have BSO and the Nova Scotia Storm women's game. 4-3, Nova Scotia has the lead. It's a little under 8 minutes left in the second half. Amanda Keene has it. She'll fire down her near side. That's going to go out, and it'll be given to Jenny Board. Jenny Board from her right wing position will fire towards the 3 and the 2. And now it'll be given to Arcelia Torres. Torres will fire down towards the 3-4 area, and that is collected by Stephanie Berry. Berry stops at her own net, sets up, throws a one-handed pill down, and we have a BSO substitution. So Carla Gilbride will come in for Amanda Keene. Interesting call. So Gilbride will take over the left wing position vacated by Amanda Keene, and Rosemary Martin will fire a two-handed spin throw towards the 4-5 area. Quick throw across. Gilbride makes a save, and she will grab it and set up. Carly Gilbride, left winger now. There's a throw. It's flat. Easy to track for the most part. And here's Jenny Board. Board will fire down. That's a good throw. And that is going to be into the lap of Carly Gilbride. Her second throw in a row coming. She looks cross court. And here's Jen McNeil. Jennifer McNeil will fire, looks like cross court. Looking for Gilbride. Found her, didn't find net. And Gilbride will fire across, and that was just barely wide. It's a good-looking throw there. Here's a throw looking, and that Board puts in, and it does not go in the net. It's Gilbride, hands it off to Rosemary Martin. She'll fire a two-handed, just little flip, trying to avoid a 10-second penalty. And Jenny Board will fire across now. Hand off to Arcelia Torres. Torres gets set. Going to go down her line. It starts out. And Nova Scotia wants to talk things over. It's like a little about 5 minutes left here in the second half. 4-3 score. Nova Scotia has the lead. Give us 30 seconds. We'll be right back with you. It's like a medical timeout on the side of Nova Scotia, taking a look at what looks like to be Jenny Board. Not really sure what's wrong. Now they're looking at the court. It might actually be an equipment timeout as well. There looks like some court repair going on. And while that happens, still 5 minutes about left. It looks like it's not necessarily a court repair. There's a blood stain on the floor. Not really sure what happened, but that's what they're tending to over there on Nova Scotia's side of the court. So, yes, it is Jenny Boward who is the culprit for the blood. She will exit this game, and in comes Kelly Boudreau to replace her. So, a medical substitution. She cannot play the rest of this game due to blood, unless it goes to somewhere after regulation. We'll see. Which I don't think. I think we don't think we're doing anything after regulation. So it's 4-3 currently, and we definitely and Nova Scotia is definitely going to miss one of the good arms on their team. Should be interesting. – 4-3 Nova Scotia as we continue to play. All right, so Kelly Boudreau has moved over to the left-hand side, or to the left wing. Alex, you're being pitched. Anyway, 4-3 is where we stay. Kelly Boudreau, number 3, has moved to the left wing position. Looks like Stephanie Barry is going to stay in the center position, and Jennifer McNeil moved to the right wing, is what it looks like for the Nova Scotia Storm. Now we take a look at BSO, where Rosemary Martin is continuing to play center. Carly Gilbride still in the game at the left wing position, and Arcelia Torres is number 8. She is at the right wing. So just to reset things, it's a 1-goal game with a little over 5 left in the second half. The reason it's taking long enough is because there was actually blood on the ball, so they're cleaning the ball, disinfecting it, things like that, so nothing, happens to any of the players. Not really sure what happened that caused the blood, but see if I can figure that out. But nothing that's going to happen anytime soon, as the medical timeout means that she cannot play for the rest of the game, and that's something that, again, Nova Scotia is going to miss because she has a decent arm. All right, I spy a clean goal ball. We should be good to go. .508 left, and Jen McNeil has it. She'll fire from her right wing position to the 4. It's collected there by Carly Gilbride. Gilbride will fire from the left wing into the center. Oh, okay, so she actually is allowed back in after the medical timeout. So, indeed, it will be Jenny Bowen that is coming back into the game after the blood.
Something like that.
That's a Kelly Bedreau throw from her left wing. It's grabbed there by Arcelia Torres. Sorry about that. We're back and ready to go. That is thrown into the center. And now Jenny Rowan has it. She will fire down from her right wing spot. And it'll hit the 4-5 area, blocked out by Carla Gilbride. Gilbride at her left wing. Ready to throw and does. Into the 1-2 area. And Bowen has it. She will fire across. Carla Gilbride will collect and set up. Throw across from her left wing. They're going back and forth right now, just the left wing to right wing to left wing. But that's what's happening down there, down each other's lines. And try for trickeration there that did not work as Rosemary Martin will grab it. She'll fire back across towards the center. And Stephanie Berry will keep it. Give it to Jenny Bowen. Bowen will fire across. Carly Gilbride will collect. And a substitution for BSO. So Carla will leave, and Amanda Keene will come back into the left wing spot. Keene's been out for a couple minutes left in the first half and most of the second half as well. Ball is in the hands of Rosemary Martin. Spin two-handed throw is going to be collected in the middle and given to Jen Bowen. Jenny Bowen will fire from her right wing spot. Looking for a gap, not going to find one. Still 4-3 Nova Scotia. 3 and change left in this game. And that's fired from Amanda Keene to Jenny Bowen. Bowen will fire into the middle. Oh, gap. Fire scores. Bowen scores. It's now a 2-goal lead with 3 and change left, and it's a BSO timeout. Big ball here. It's in the hands of Arcelia Torres. She'll fire down to her 4 gap, and that's stopped in the middle. All right, and out goes Kelly Boudreau. In comes Jennifer McNeil. So that'll be just a quick little position swap. 2-goal lead for Nova Scotia. In the middle of Stephanie Berry, she will fire through the middle, collected there by Rosemary Martin. Handed to Amanda Keen in the left wing. BSO needs to score soon to have a shot. And it's loose behind Jenny Bowen, and she will grab it. Got it just in time. And that is a throw from Bowen that ends up in the hands of Amanda Keen. Keen will set up and throw down the line, just out. And Bowen will throw for the gap, scores! And Jenny Bowen comes back bloodied and all and puts up another goal, 6-3. .207 left. And there's a throw from Arcelia Torres. Now give it to Kelly Bedreau. I'm sorry, Jenna McNeil. Jennifer McNeil will fire across, and that's line out. How about a substitution for BSO? Carly Gilbride will come in for Rosemary Martin. Looks like it remains to be seen who's going to be in the center position. Looks like Torres is going to move over and play center. And that will probably put Gilbride at the right wing position, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like a delay of game penalty coming to BSO. That's their 5th substitution of the game. And therefore, because of the sub, they will get a penalty. 6-3 is a score now, and a dagger would be the penalty here. So it looks like Carla Gilbride will actually defend the penalty. The ball is currently in the hands of Jenny Bowen. Jenny Bowen can put a dagger into this game, make it a 4-point lead with a minute 45 left if she hits this. And actually, Rosemary Martin, since the team penalty was the last to throw, she will actually defend. So that's where she's at. Jenny Bowen with the game in her hand, possibly. Throws, and it's stopped. Stopped in the middle by Gilbride. Rosemary Martin. So it remains 6-3 with a minute and 55 actually left in the second half. And there's a throw from Arcelia Torres. It'll be collected there, given to Jennifer McNeil on the left wing. Left wing will fire into the middle. Collected there in the middle by Rosemary Martin. By Carla Gilbride, who actually moved over and played center. That's an Amanda Keen throw, and that is going to be grabbed by Jenny Bowen. Bowen will fire across, and Carla Gilbride will get in front of that and hand it over to Amanda Keen. And it'll be, in lieu of a 10-second call, sent across. All right, so it's a timeout BSO. They thought he was calling a fourth timeout for some reason, but indeed it's only his second after, or now it's his third. He's out now. A little over a minute left. 3-goal lead for Nova Scotia. Ball's in the hands of Amanda Keene. They need to score right now. 6-3 is the score. They need to make it 6-4 if they want to have a shot. Down the line, it's a well-thrown ball, but it's stopped by Jenny Bowen, and that very well could be the game. They needed that. And Bowen will throw. It's collected by Amanda Keene. Down to under a minute. Throwing into the gap, collected by Bowen. Sets, runs up, and a high ball on Bowen. Could make it a 2-goal game if the penalty is successful. Ball's in the hands of Amanda Keene, ready for the penalty. Keene's ready to throw. Needs it. And didn't get it. Big block there by Jenny Bowen. And it's 6-3 still with 47.7 left in the game. And if that doesn't spell the end, I don't know what does. And that's out immediately. 43.2 is now what we have left. Amanda Keene with it. Will throw, and that is going to be off the center. Give it up to Jennifer McNeil. 29 seconds left, and it's blocked by Amanda Keene. Give it to Arcelia Torres. Torres will fire down, looking for the gap. Collected there by Barry. Barry ready to throw. She does, and it's going into the center. Carla Gilbride is there. Down to single digits, 9 seconds left, 6-3. Looks like it's going to be the final score of this game. Nova Scotia beats BSO, and that'll do it.
Another game before yours again? Yeah, there should be. That's the other quarterfinal, right? Yeah, New York and Florida playing here right now. I think that's a quarterfinal. Yes, sir. Excellent. All right. Is it Knights or Knights?
All right, got a good game on tap for you. One of the men's quarterfinals we will see this evening. The Knights of New York and the Atlanta Force. No. Florida, I'm sorry. So New York Knights and Florida are actually going to play in this gym. That game will start very shortly, actually. So, yep, less than 5 minutes. So we'll see you guys in just a little bit.
I know.
All right, minute 30 to start time. You're listening to Matt Boyle now. Chris has stepped out, and I've been wanting to do a game all day, so you'll have me for at least a half. This game between Florida and New York. Florida's lineup looking like Tim Dornbrock and Dante Mickens as usual, with the addition of Nathan Purcell for this tournament, a youngster from the state of Washington, coming and stepping up so far for Florida, making them the 1 seed coming out of their pool in this crossover matchup against the New York Knights. Their roster a little bit deeper. They got Lamar Brown, Devin and Dominique Bullock, the Bullock brothers, with Izzy on the bench along with Matt Hines. You can see this is the first game in the tournament where players are required to wear eye patches. They are sort of Band-Aid type things that players wear over their eyes, underneath their eye shades, just to further ensure that none of the athletes can see anything and that everybody's on an equal playing field.
I can't hear it either, Nikki.
I don't for sure know they are safe. And I hope they are safe.
Most important thing is that we're broadcasting. So.
For this game, New York is to my left, Florida to my right.
Okay, yeah.
Florida starts with the ball.
Awesome. I'm not sure.
Quiet, please. Center.
All right, Florida starting with the ball, and Dante Mickens throwing from the right wing into the 2-gap. Retrieved by Dev Bullock. Passes to brother Damo. Spin throw. And blocked at the end of the wing line by Dornbrock. Purcell with the ball. moving to his right, spin throw to the corner of Brown. And that ball's blocked and collected by Lamar. He's firing back, cross court popped up in the air by Tim Dornbrock, and a good recovery by Purcell. Generally, you see this Florida team playing with Dornbrock in center, but changing it up a little bit and having Purcell take the point. Now, nice bounce ball thrown by Adamo, but blocked out by Dornbrock. Tim with the ball thrown into center. Recovered by Dev and passed to teammate Lamar. He fires one into the two gap, popped up by the hands of Nathan Purcell. And that's an early 1-goal lead for New York with only a minute 10 off the clock so far. Now Purcell moving around Mickens. Fires out of bounds to the right-hand side. Dropped back into the recent goal scorer, Lamar. And he is moving around his center. Thrown from the right gap. And blocked by Dornbrock. Now Tim on the left wing. A cut gap shot. Blocked by the center of New York. And dumped off to the right wing. Who finds the gap, touches the net, spin throw bounce ball into the gap. Great shot and a great save by Florida. Now cross court pass to Mickens, steps all the way off the court, runs into the bleachers, starts his throw out of bounds. Blocked by Lamar. Back to Purcell. Purcell returning now into the corner, and he gets one to go, and he ties the game up. So he has given up a goal and has scored a goal. We like to call that being back to even. Tied up at 1. 2 minutes expired so far. Now a cross-court ball thrown by Lamar. Blocked by Tim and passed to Mickens. Dante throwing a smooth ball right at Brown. He dumps it off to his center. Wearing the jersey that says King 3 on the back. Nathan with the ball now. Moving around Tim, thrown from the left side. Bounce ball. Sticks right underneath the center of New York. Now Damo Bullock throwing the ball out of bounds to the right-hand side. Line judge retrieving the ball. 9:16 to play in the first half. Score still tied 1-1. Now Dornbrock with the ball on the left wing. Fires the ball down the line. Blocked by Damo. Damo Bullock moving into his gap. Spin throw. Fires it. End of the wing line. Blocked by Dornbrock. Passes to Nathan. Nathan's moving to his right side of center. Firing into the corner. Just missing. Going back to the shot where he scored a goal. Unable to convert this time. And Brown with the ball on the left wing. He's throwing a bounce ball. He gets blocked out of bounds. Dornbrock, cross-court pass to Mickens, who's going to sweep back to where the ball was thrown from and throw a ball in the center. That motion was a nice play, but also it was read by New York. They were ready for that. On the left side, Lamar throwing straight into center. Blocked by Purcell. Purcell gathers his own rebound. Starts from back center. Spin throw from the lefty to the right corner. To the one. Blocked out of bounds. Damo with the ball in the right wing. Stepping into the gap again. Another spin throw. Firing into center. Stopped by Purcell. He dumps it off to Dante. Dante sweeping around Nathan. Thrown out of bounds to his left-hand side. And that ball's going to be dropped back into Damo Bullock. Damo, another bounce ball, same spot. Really attacking that 5-hole, but Dornbrock doing a good job defensively. And now he's sweeping around Nathan. Firing back at Bullock. Dev Pass into Lamar. Brown from his left wing. Full cross court. Blocked out of bounds by Dornbrock. Get some coaching from the bench. Florida's coach saying some more bouncing balls. Dante now throws a shot into the cut gap from the left-hand side. Blocked by New York. And passed back to the right wing. Good ball thrown by Damo into the 5 again. Rebound collected by Purcell. 7 minutes to play. Still tied 1-1. Nathan from center. Throws the ball into center. Blocked and dumped off to Lamar. Lamar on the right wing. Throws that ball in the center. Blocked by Purcell and dumped off to Dante. Mickens throwing out of center into the 1. Good accurate shot, but Damo Bullock was there. He responds with a bounce ball that's blocked by Purcell in center. And Dante's going to have another try. Spin throw out of center into the 2 gap. That was a nice ball and good gap coverage by the right wing from New York. Lamar on the left side, throwing full cross to the right. Blocked by Tim, now coming around center. He's thrown into the 3, and that one gets popped up, and it's going to go into the goal, and now Florida takes a 2-1 lead with the first half of the first half is almost over. 6 minutes to go. Lamar with the ball on the left wing. Sneaking to the 2 gap. Ready to throw from the right. Good recovery by Florida. Bad form, but keeps that ball in front of him. And now Mickens from the 1. Hits Lamar at the end of his wing line in the 4. Lamar throwing a long ball. So now a penalty from New York. And here's a shot for Florida to take a 2-goal lead. Now for this penalty shot, Dante Mickens signaling that he's going to sweep and then to the left-hand side and then throw back cross court to the 5, which he does. Completely fools Lamar, who bites to the ball side. And even though he jammed that ball into the ground, he was able to score into the 4 gap, and now Florida takes a 3-1 lead with 5:36 to go in the first half. Lamar with the ball in back center, handing off to Damo. Damo in the 2. Thrown to the 2. Blocked by Mickens, dumped off to Purcell. Now Purcell sweeping around left wing. The left-hander throwing into the center. And now the right wing from New York with a shot. Damo Bullock, another bounce ball into the 5. Lots of balls going there. And lots of balls getting stopped by Dornbrock there. And now mishandled block. Ball over on Florida. New York with the possession on the left wing. Lamar with a full cross-court shot out of bounds. And Dornbrock picking the ball up and quickly moving to the other side of the floor. He's going to throw the ball into the 3, which is the center of the court. Blocked by New York center and dumped off to the left wing, Lamar Brown. Spin throw, bounce ball. That one sort of dies. And this ball that we're using, this is a new series, Targe 7, I think is what it's called, as Mickens throws into the 4 gap. And Lamar back across the face of the center for a goal and to bring New York to within a 1 goal. But this Targe ball, it is not like the ball that a majority of these players are used to playing with, because it doesn't really bounce. As you notice, a lot of these bounce balls sort of end up just dying and slowly rolling into the hands of the defenders. Spin throw by Damo from the right into center. Nathan with a quick return, and he almost gets it to leak through, but amazing scramble by Damo to make a great save to keep New York within 1, and then he's going to respond with a bounce ball thrown back to the 2, and now Mickens with a shot. 3:46 to go. Thrown into center, blocked by Dev. Dev to Lamar, and Lamar going after Dornbrock's corner again. Throwing that ball out of bounds, and now Dornbrock with a shot. He's going to throw all the way from his corner in the 5. A little bounce ball into the 2. Blocked by Damo, collected by Dev, pass back to Damo. The Bullock brothers are the only ones touching the ball in this possession. A nice cut gap shot by Damo. Tim's able to get his hands on it. Passes cross court to Dante, who sweeps back around and fires into the 1. And another really nice shot, very accurate shot, and another great play by New York. That spin throw by Damo, hitting Tim in the 5. Tim passing to Nate Purcell. He moves to his right side of center. And that is a 10-second penalty now called on Florida. So now that these 10-second rules have changed since last year, the ball must cross the half-court line before the 10 seconds is up, as opposed to how the rules have been in the past in goalball, where the ball just needs to leave your hand on your throw for the 10-second shot clock to stop. Also, another new rule, it used to be the last player to have thrown is the person who defends. Now, on a team penalty such as a 10-second penalty, which we're seeing right now, the opposing team gets to choose who defends. So New York chooses to have number 6 Dante Mickens defend. And now Lamar throwing from his left wing into the 4, where Dante was waiting for the ball, and that is a block that keeps Florida up 3-2 with 2:44 left in this half. Nate and Tim in the backcourt together. Nate finds his spot in center. Tim has the ball, moving around to the left of Nate, throwing into the 3, blocked by Dev Bullock. Dumped off to Lamar Brown. Brown thrown from the 4. Pretty good bounce ball given the action that the Stars ball gives most throwers, but blocked by Purcell and then thrown out of bounds to the right by Purcell. New York now. Wings switching positions. Lamar moving to the right side, firing into the 5. And it seems like New York is really targeting that 5. Dornbrock now with the ball from his position, thrown into the 2. And now a little bit of confusion on New York's end. Everybody is on the right wing. And hopefully they can fix that before they throw a ball back. And they do. So Lamar now back playing left wing as Mickens has the ball. And he's going to throw a little skippy ball into the 5, blocked by the legs of Lamar. 1:45 to go in the half. And Lamar firing from his left wing, full cross court. Blocked by Tim. Pass from Dornbrock to Mickens. Mickens backs up. 3/4 turn throw. Full cross court. Blocked out by Damo. And now Damo with the ball. Moving all the way to the 3. Thrown out of the center of the court. He throws out of bounds to his right. Again, seems as though they're targeting that 5 hole. It seems interesting. Their 2 goals that they have scored in the 2 and in the 4. And now Dante throwing down the line, and Damo coming back with the quick return as Mickens is trying to get back to his spot. And that was a very good call by Lamar, yelling to his teammate to quick pitch back to where Dante was. And Damo able to execute and catch Dante before he's back in his spot. So it's equalized at 3 with just over a minute left in the first half. Now Purcell firing the 2 gap. There was a small opening, but he wasn't able to grab it. Now ball blocked out. Short shot clock. 1:09 to go. Dev. throwing the ball into the 5 and then blocked by Dornbrock. And sorry for the pause there, but I was just looking to see what Florida's coach was saying to the official. He seemed upset about something, but I'm not sure what it was. Bullock now thrown into that 4 gap, blocked by Dornbrock. 50 seconds left. And Dornbrock from his wing throws into the 3, blocked out of bounds to the left-hand side. Lamar Brown on the left wing. Thrown out of bounds to the right. Going after that 5-hole. Hits a garbage can, and that thing went flying. .34 seconds left in this half. Full cross-court pass to Dante. Dante sweeping into center, throwing into the 2 gap. And New York, with their defense, they shift their offside wing up to the front line when the ball is cross-court from them. So lots of times the weakness to that defense can be throwing the ball across the face of the center because the wing can't back him up. Also a weakness for that defense can be moving from one side of the court to the other and trying to throw down that wing's line, because since he's closer to where the ball's being thrown from by being lined up on that front line, he has less time to react to the ball to defend his corner. So those are the 2 ways that you can take advantage of that type of defense, and it seems like they're really going after that 2-hole on those motion shots so far. 7 seconds to go, and New York calls a timeout. So after this timeout, this will most likely be the last possession of the half. New York should hold to make sure that their throw is the last throw and Florida doesn't get another chance at a goal this half. Now Lamar with the ball, dropping it in center and moving to his left wing. Let's 3 seconds run off the clock before he throws. Hits Dante. Dante with a quick return into the 4 and blocked by New York. And stomping the ground. Very excited to block that ball. Tied at 3. Going in the second half of this quarterfinal game between Florida and the New York Knights.
Working on getting back for the second half of action in this quarterfinal game. Chris Curtis rejoining you after Matt Boyle decided to do a little bit for the first half. He's got a girls' game to prepare for, so I'll go ahead and take over the reins. 3-3 at halftime between the New York Knights and the Florida team. Within this big quarterfinal match, we've got another one coming up next. It's the Michigan Omega getting ready to do battle with the California Cyclones. So get ready for that one, as Michigan just came off a 2-2 tie with the Great Way North team, Alberta. So it'll definitely be interesting to see if they can rebound from their last 2 games, which were a loss and a tie. The loss coming to the New York Empire. So be interesting, that's for sure. As of right now, we have still a half of Goalball to continue with. 3-3 tie in a quarterfinal matchup, Florida and the New York Knights. Teams will switch sides. Florida will play on table left, and the Knights will play on table right. which works out well. I assume Lamar Brown will be playing the entire time and be able to tell for the most part by throws at this point who everybody is, but we will see. Just about to start the second half here. 3-3. Tie in quarterfinal action. Here we go. New York starts with the ball. And here we go. There's a throw from Dominique Bullock that gets taken away by Tim Dombruck and give it to Nathan Purcell. Purcell spin, left-handed throw, looking for the corner pass Lamar, and it's blocked out. Barely. Pretty close there. Lamar Brown will fire to his near corner, and that's blocked out. And give that to Dante Mickens. Mickens set up for his three-quarter spin throw. He will throw it, and Lamar Brown is there to take it away. Lamar going just right of center. He'll throw with a nice hefty bounce into it. Stopped there by Tim. Nathan Purcell with it in his hands. He's the center right now for Florida. Here's the left-handed spin. Lamar takes it away. Good feet from Lamar Brown. Lamar again will throw. That's a nice throw that Tim takes care of, and he will make his first throw of the second half. Big, long backswing. And that stays home. It's Dominique Bullock. Nice spin, looking for the out front, and he does indeed get it. Nathan Purcell, quick bouncing spin throw, and that is going to be blocked out by the center. That's Devin Bullock. Nathan Purcell passes it over to Mickens. Mickens, quick spin, quick delivery, and Devin Bullock has it. Devin ready, sets it behind or at his own net. Looks to throw and does, and Tim Dumbruck is there with the save. He will throw his second time of the half. And there's a nice throw. Looking, tripping over. That's out. That was out immediately. Ball will start with Tim over at the wing line. He'll pass it over to Mickens. who will go left of center, spin, and throw. And it's a good throw. Stopped in the middle by Devin. Here's Dominic Bullock. Dominic on his right wing spot will throw, and it ends up across. And I believe that is going to be a 10-second penalty. So 4 will defend Lamar Brown. Florida looking to take advantage and take the lead in this quarterfinal game with a high ball penalty, or with a 10-second penalty. And they do. Absolutely. Dante Mickens puts it in the pocket. 4-3 with 9:48 left in the second half. Big time of the game right here. Lamar Brown takes it, and we are back underway. Give it over to Dominic Bullock. Dominic Bullock looking for a spin. He does. Going far side, that's not going to work. Nine and 31 left. It goes in the middle. This is Nathan Purcell. Left-handed spin. Throw is going to be collected. Dominic Bullock, and he did not indeed take his time. So a couple of really errant throws from Dominic Bullock there, and he'll hand it over to Tim. Tim Dombrick will go directly right of center. Big back swing. He'll throw it into the middle where Devin Bullock is there and Lamar Brown is ready. Lamar puts one right in the 2. Nicely done there, and Dante Mickens has it. 4-3 Florida. Throws Brown with a nice save. And a cross-court throw from Lamar that ends up just inside the post, but stopped by Tim Dunbrook. Dunbrook ready. Nice bounce. Stopped by Devin. Here comes Dominic. Dominic Bullock with a spin, and a nice spin, too. Nice hefty bounce on that. And a bounce there. Scores! Florida takes a 2-goal lead. It's Nathan Purcell. And New York's going to take a timeout. Definitely need one after a 2-goal switch here. First the 10-second team penalty, and then the ball that gets in the gap in the 2 between the center and the right wing. Both sets of feet flew out at it. Neither of them hit it. And because of that, we have a 2-goal lead with 8:15 left here in the second half. $15 seconds left in the timeout. Back to it. Ball is in the hands of Lamar Brown. Heading from right to left, back to his left wing position. He will fire to the 2 gap. And that is grabbed and fired by Nathan Purcell. Lamar with another quick pitch back the other way. And a couple of fast and furious action shots here as Dante will get ready and set. He will fire. Throws. Brown puts it up in the air. It's behind him, and he stopped it. Brown ready to throw again. And that is going to be a throw that ends up wide of the post. 7:34 left in this game. 5-3. Florida has the lead as Devin stops one, gives it to Dominic. Dominic Bullock will fire into the 3, stopped there by Nathan Purcell. Purcell kicks it forward and over. So the ball will go back to New York. 5-3. is currently your score. Lamar gets set at his net from his left wing spot. Traveling to the center. Stopped there by Tim Dombruck, and he will grab. Dombruck ready? He will bounce one, and it'll go to the right wing spot. And we're looking at a sub. Okay, looks like Izzy Shazdat. Izzy Shazdat is going to come in for Dominic Bullock, and that's probably a better bet because he's been a really consistent thrower so far in this tournament from what I've seen. They need goals, and they need them quickly. So it looks like Lamar will move over to the right wing. Shazdat will move over to the left wing. And in the middle remains Devin. Devin Bullock will fire, and that is stopped by Tim Dombruck. On the left wing, he'll move right of center. And actually, he'll switch with Dante. And throw. Give it to Lamar Brown. Lamar Brown on the right side. He'll throw, looking for the gap, not going to work. And give it to Dante Mickens. Three-quarter turn there, and that is stopped by Lamar Brown. Lamar has it. There's a throw, looking for the gap, and found the legs of Dante Mickens barely. Nathan Purcell with it. Left-handed spin throw, nice bounce. Stopped in the middle by Devin. Devin Bullock hands it over to Izzy Shazdat. Shazdat on the left wing. Will fire cross court, looking at it, no good. Here's Dante. Quick pitch back the other way. Lamar puts it out. Nice block there by the legs and waist of Lamar Brown. Good cross-court throw, and it doesn't quite get to where it needs to be. Here comes Tim Dombruck. Tim's throw with a nice bounce will end up in the lap of Devin, who sends it back the other way, stopped by Dante. Give it to Nathan Purcell now. Looking at another left-handed spin throw. He does, right into the 4 area. Nice throw there. And now we have Izzy Shazdat with it. Izzy starts from his left wing spot. Right-handed spin throw. It's going to be out by about a couple of feet. And handed over to Dante. Dante, plenty of time for his patented three-quarter turn spin throw. And he does down the line. It didn't look like it was out, but it started out. So they gave it to him. Still 5-3. Lamar Brown has it going left of center. Nice bounce on his throw, and just out front of Tim Dombruck. Dombruck will collect, come back to the net, and Tim's throw is flat, and it's beautiful, down the right sideline. Izzy Shazdat takes it after that, and it's going to be a line out. And it's an equipment check for Izzy Shazdat, so we'll take a minute. 4:44 left in this game. 5-3. Florida is ahead. And that's a throw that's stopped by Devin. And we have a substitution. So Izzy will come out, and Dominic Bullock will come back in. It remains to be seen where everybody ends up. Lamar will probably go back to left, but we'll see. Back to it after the substitution. Lamar will move back to left as Dominic takes his spot at the right, and that is stopped by Tim Dombruck. They've actually switched back. Dante and Tim have. And in the middle is Nathan Purcell with it. Looking at a left-handed spin throw. He does, and it's stopped by Devin. Devin to Dominic. just to the right of center. Moves himself, throws, and it's out front, and a 10-second penalty again on, wow, again on New York. Lamar Brown is going to defend his second team penalty of this game. And I can say that New York's trying to put this game away. A 3-goal lead, it looks like, is going to be insurmountable if the Florida team finds a way to score. Dante with it. Looking, goal. Had Lamar Brown fooled the entire time, and it's a 3-goal lead for Florida. Four and 5 left in the second half of this game with a 3-goal lead for Florida. That's a throw right into the center. And it's collected there. It's Nathan Purcell, left-handed spin. Collected by Lamar Brown. And that is blocked out by Dante Mickens. Dante with the spin. That's collected and thrown back quickly by Lamar Brown. Nathan Purcell puts his legs to it. And Nathan will bring it back to the net. Left-handed spin. It's a very good one. Off of Dominic, and he's fighting with it. Trying to grab it. He does. Here we go. Dante with the throw, and it's caught in the foot. So a new 10 seconds for New York. Let's see if they utilize it. Lamar Brown has ball in hand. He's to the right of center. Needs it. Off. Got it! 6-4 now. 3:54. It looks like is left in this game. 6-4. Florida has a 2-goal lead in this first round quarterfinal matchup. $15 seconds left. The timeout. Again, a 2-goal lead. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Where you been? We've had an awesome tournament all day long here. The 2014 30th Annual Midwest Regional Goalball Tournament by USABA and NBAA. And we are back underway here. Dante will be ready to throw. Scores! And that may ice it right into the 4 gap between the center and the left wing. Dante may have just iced it. 7-4, the way the defenses are playing, or the defense is playing for Florida, that may be it. Lamar's going to look to answer. He'll fire into the 3. Nathan Purcell is there. Left-handed spin throw reply. That's not going to go. Throws looking for the promised land. Not going to do it. Dante will line up outside the court. And then fire a spin throw that went up and over. Off the foot of Lamar Brown, up and over the crossbar. Lamar looking to get on the board here. Looking for the 4 gap, not going to work. 7-4 it remains. Tim Dumrock with a decent throw to the 2. So it's an official timeout. It's a new 10-second clock for New York. It's Damo. No, Dominic could not do it. Tim has it. He will give it over to Dante Mickens. Mickens getting ready for the spin. There it is. Looks for the gap. He found it again, but did not find net this time. And it'll be Devin Bullock. Devin looks to fire, and that is collected in the middle by Nathan Purcell. Nathan starts right of right, and that's in the corner. Perfectly placed shot from Nathan Purcell, and it is now a 4-goal lead in this quarterfinal game. And it's Dama. Big bounce, and Dante has it. Let's see what happens here with Dante. Can he make it a 5-goal lead? Just blocked out. Actually, it looks like Devin and Lamar have switched spots. Lamar moving over to the center position. And that is heading out, but grabbed there by Tim Dumbrook. Here it comes. It's on the way, and it's stopped there in the middle. Lamar Brown has it in the 3. Throws, and that's not going to work. Nathan Purcell has it. Going to go right of the right wing. Going to try to put one down the line again, and he almost did. Just a couple inches wide. And that is going to be out front of Nathan Purcell. Handed off to Tim Dombrook. Tim ready? Spin. Throw, and that is out front of Lamar Brown, who will hand it over to Dominic Bullock. Bullock ready, and he will put a bouncer into Dante Mickens on the other side. Big throw coming here. And that is Lamar Brown with the save on the Dante Mickens spin. How about another one? That's going to be stopped. Got another 20 seconds left in this quarterfinal matchup. 8-4. Florida is going to move on to the second round of the tournament to play tomorrow. That's a big way to start things out. And that is going to do it. Last throw coming right now from Tim. Florida wins it 8-4. Again, 8-4 winners. Florida moves on to play tomorrow. And that's not our only quarterfinal matchup of the night. Michigan Omega plays the California Cyclones in about 10 minutes from now. So stay with us, and we'll have more quarterfinal action for you from the main gym at Warren Mott High School in the Midwest Regional Goalball Tournament.
This makes us time to thank all of our volunteers.